And they're running ads. I started the... Hi, Garrett. What's up, Porky? And the delay on that thing is just unbelievable. I can't believe the delay on, from what I'm watching, what I can see here. I'm getting to it, brother. I'm getting to it. Listen, I'm going to open up this E58, but listen up. I already opened it and charged the batteries and all that crap. So it's not a cold unboxing. It's just a warm one. And hey, David, what's going on? I want to make this little comment on this thing. I keep seeing these reviews for this thing by all these reviewers, all of these guys, okay? And they're all calling it a Mavic clone, okay? It's not a clone. It's a knockoff. Let's get that clear. A clone is something that is the exact copy. That's what a clone is. This is a knockoff. Yeah, it's small. You got that right. It's tiny because I got the Mavic sitting right there. And when I open this, I'm going to open that and show you. Yeah, a clone is something, if you clone your pet, you're going to get the same pet. You know, the same dog. If you have your dog cloned, it's going to be the same dog. This is a knockoff. This is like buying one of those cheap purses for your old lady. And you tell them it's a Michael Kors when it's really a, I don't know, Michael something else. Michael rode the boat ashore. That's what it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. But I'll tell you, I have a couple other ones, and they weren't that bad. It was $45. Hey, what's up, MD? Here it is right here. I will tell you, it is they replicated it very well. I mean, it's basically exact. I mean, the look of it is exact. The performance of it is not going to be exact, but in the folded up state, let me toss this garbage over here. The manual is very thick. I think it's in like 30 languages. This is the Mavic, and this is not. This is not a clone. Okay, this is a knockoff. But I flew it around the house, and it does fly real nice, because I seen some other reviews. Donnie did a nice review on it, real nice. And it does fly. It does fly very nice, you know. So, you know, I'm not going to piss in the Cheerios too much, you know what I mean? What's up, Donnie? Yeah, I know. After you spend all the hours making that video on that truck. I was telling Donnie earlier, he made this real nice video of that truck he got that they sent him last week. I was watching the video, and I was telling him, you know, when you make a video like that with all that you know, that takes time. That stuff is not like put together in 5 minutes. You know, some of these videos are, especially ones like that where you're getting all the ground level shots and you're doing all that. That takes hours sometimes to do all that and compile all that garbage. Anyway, there it is. It's a real beauty. But it does fly nice, I will tell you that. Yeah, it's a copycat, all right. I got this one quad I'm going to try to do a video on this week. It's another one of these little mini things. Here's the bag of junk that they give you. It's the typical standard fare, the charger cable and the screwdriver and the extra props. You know, it's like not complicated stuff. And the battery goes in here, and it charges with a just any phone USB charger you can use to charge it up. But I will tell you this, make sure you put the battery in right, because I put it in wrong, and believe me, it took me a while to get it out of there. Make sure when you put this battery in that the little indented part right there where you would, you know, the little grip is facing down. I put it in the other way, not knowing which way it really went in, with that facing up, and I almost couldn't get it out of there. I had to take a screwdriver and wedge it in there. Finally, I got a channel lock and grabbed it and pulled it out. But it was very difficult to get out of there. So make sure you put the battery in the right way. And don't be a dumb shit like me, putting it in upside down. So that just slides right on in there. And then here's the transmitter. It looks just, I don't have the Mavic one in there, it's in the case, but it looks just like the Mavic transmitter, but these antennas are just, they're not antennas. They're just for show, to make it look good. And the phone goes in there. You pull that down, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty neat looking. I don't know if my phone will even fit in there, though. I have that new one, that 8. I don't know if it'll fit in there or not. Because I already downloaded the app for it. No, that's not going to fit in there. So, but I'll still show you the app. That's not happening. I'll have to download the app for my 5 or something. So that's how that's going to be. And then here, I guess, is some prop guards. They go on there somehow or another, but I don't deal with prop guards. There's no use for them for this little thing. It's very light. So it looks like they just snap on. Yeah, they just snap on there around here somewhere or another. They snap on there. Yeah, junk. Just adds more weight and gives you less battery. So screw it. You don't need them anyway. This is actually when I showed you this way the phone fit in there. This is the way DJI should have did it. Actually, they should have had some kind of pull out thing there or something that was from the back that pulled down, because the thing they have is terrible. I hate those 2 arm things. That's why I bought those adapters to fit on there. So anyway, wait a minute. Here, it's pulling out a little bit more. Maybe I just needed to break it in a little bit. Oh my God. Okay. It did work. I got it in there. Unbelievably. I got the fingerprint thing going on here. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to turn it on and let me take the cover off the camera. I don't see the Wi-Fi coming up yet. Oh, there it is. I hit the wrong one. Wanted a password. Okay. Okay. Let me put the app on, and then I'll show you the video from the camera. Hold on, guys. Just let me get that up there so you can see it. There's a picture of Santa Claus right there. Video don't look too bad. Actually, it comes across pretty nice on the phone. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. If you want to do the compass calibration, you do the down and down and to the left. That does the compass calibration. You can hear it. It makes a tick. And then just go down and out to arm the motors. And that's it. I'm planning on taking this thing out this week up to the park, but I might take it up for a quick flight up at the pool. The thing about going up to the pool is I don't mind flying the quadcopters up there that have the altitude hold. Okay, but the ones that don't have the altitude hold, I'm not flying up there because those things can drop suddenly real quick, and I don't want it to fall in there. That damn pool. Yeah, David, that thing, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you guys got it, you got it cheap. I paid full price for that, but I mean, it's okay. You know, it's okay for what it is. What it is a SEMA X8 with GPS. That's what it is. The Pro Mark. It's just a SEMA X8. It's an X8 series, doctored up with the GPS module and stuff like that, and there's some nice little features on there. The only thing that grinds on my nerve with that Pro Mark is that damn beeping when you're recording the video. Oh, I can't stand that. Why do companies think that that's a damn good idea? I don't know why they think that's a good idea. I mean, I could see, okay, you hit the video button and, you get, it beeps 3 or 4 times to let you know it's recording, but it doesn't have to go on forever. It's annoying as hell. And then when you're trying to make a video, you got that beeping going on in there. So I guess I'll take the controller apart because it's very easy to take apart. I'll look for that little speaker in there because I did one of that that little whoop that I did a video on last week, that little blue thing. That thing has a habit of constantly beeping like that too. So I took the controller apart and stuck a little nail in that little speaker and twisted it and turned it, and it popped out the little baffle. There's a little baffle in there, a steel baffle, that makes that noise. It vibrates, you know. It sends a vibration through that little steel baffle, and that's what makes that noise. That's why those noises are so high pitched. So, um, yeah. So I think I'm gonna take that Pro Mark one apart and disconnect that speaker, because that's annoying as hell when you're trying to shoot a video, hearing that beeping. You know, that's just stupid. That's what it is. Stupid. Anyway, I've got this one quadcopter, this little one, that I'm going to hurry up and review and then probably step on it. Um, the thing is haunted. It just starts by itself. You charge it up. It's turned off as an on and off switch, but for some reason, one of the props will start spinning for no reason. If you have it sitting on the table over there or you have it on the charger, one of the props just starts spinning out of the blue for absolutely no reason. And I don't get that for 1 minute. What the hell's going on with that thing? But I'm gonna just record this video on here for a second, just so it'll save it, and you have to access the photos and all that. So the next time I do this, I won't have to do this crap. When I take it out to fly it, I won't have to deal with that, asking me the permissions and all that crap. Yeah, so this thing, it flies real nice, but you can't charge it in advance. You have to charge it right before you use it, because if you just unplug it from the charger and set it down on the table, every 5 minutes or so, the prop spins for like 10 seconds. One prop will arm up for like 10 seconds. And then after a whole day of doing that, the battery runs dry, so. And then eventually that motor is going to go bad on it. So I'm going to hurry up and cut the video and not recommend it. I can't remember the name of the thing right now. It's some kind of Yeely, I don't know, some kind of Chinaman thing. I don't know. Yeely something, But it does fly nice, but it has that little flaw in there. It's one of those ones, where you get the transmitter and has the little box on there, and then you stick it's foldable, so you fold the quad and you can stick it in the transmitter. It has like the little plastic cover. There it is. It's running in there now. Let me go grab that thing. Maybe it'll do it right here. Hold on. Let me go grab it. Here it is right here. It's called the Yeely. Yili. The Yeely Mini Drone. And it's foldable. It just folds in like this. But it's haunted. This would have been a good Halloween drone. Right there. But every so many minutes, it's the same one all the time too. One of these props will just start spinning up all by itself. So after a day of doing that, it runs the battery dead. And then, like I said, after a while, the motor's going to die, from being overworked. Because, these little motors, they turn into heavy-duty RPM. Hey, what's going on, man? I see you coast to coast. I'll be tuning in on Wednesday if you're having something up, Bill. If you're having another deal, I don't know if you're gonna have one. Being so close to Christmas, maybe you'll wait. Okay, so this thing's gonna make a liar out of me by not running. Now this is the one that doesn't have the camera. They have the upgraded version of this. It's just cost prohibitive. I don't think it was worth buying because it had a camera there, and then it had an SD card slot right there. But I didn't want to pay the extra money for that because I just didn't think it was. I didn't think it was worth it. The JJRC one that looks just like this, like the one I sent Lewis in Portugal, it's way better than this because that one actually does have a camera and it does have a micro SD slot and it only costs $6 more than this thing. And the JJRC one is a much better, much better. It doesn't fold up like this, but I mean, who cares, right? It's just about identically the same size. But the JJRC one's a superior product. This thing is kind of cheap. I bought it. I bought this on Black Friday. It flies nice, but it's got that bug in it. And if mine has this bug in it, then other ones have this bug in it. I said that before. This stuff doesn't happen in a vacuum. These quality control issues. Just like that ProMark controller. People. Yeah, mine was wound up being okay, but people have sent me messages saying that they can't get it to work. So it's an issue. And ProMark never did contact me. Never did. And then that guy in West Virginia, Juddy, he told me that he has never heard back from ProMark for 6 months, 4 or 6 months, on his issue with his ProMark Warrior. They've never contacted him for 4 to 6 months. He said something like that. So, and I emailed him a few weeks ago, and I never heard back from him, even though it's working now. But still, I mean, they could at least send you an email back saying, okay, we're looking into it, or go screw yourself, or say something, but no response. So they don't care. They got the cash, right? They got the money. Joey R. See, you're the one that said you didn't want to win the giveaway because the drone wasn't big enough. Well, you'll have to wait till I have a giveaway with the bigger one. Hey Neil, you love that iPhone 8. Did you see what I told you on that message or that comment I left you? The thing it looked really good until you turned the light off. It was super clear. If you just watch the video back, watch the first 15 seconds of the video, it's super clear. But as soon as you flip that light off, it killed the whole. Well, it didn't kill it, but it just made the picture not a good. Maybe there was a setting in there for lower light that you could have set on the camera. I don't know if there's a setting for that or not, but there might have been a setting for that. So I would look at that. But that video, the first 15 seconds or whatever, was super clear. So you just have to leave the light on. If you want super clear, you have to have light. Because once you turned the light off, it got grainy. So that's how that works. Okay, here's the knockoff. Looks just like it. It does have a movable camera on there. That's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It flies okay. I flew it around in the house a little bit today. Not bad. Maybe I'll give it away or something. Who knows? Now, see, this thing still hasn't... It's making a liar out of me. It does it all day long. All day long. It goes couple seconds and then stops. I don't know. It's haunted. I'm gonna go out and cut some videos this week. I got I got a couple of nice Red Cat trucks. I got at Best Buy. Um, yeah, yeah, Joey. You should have known that wasn't going to be lasting a long time. When they brought that thing down from 180 bucks to 99 bucks, that was going to go quick. Okay, that's just like that. Uh, I bought this Red Cat Cyclone. This like a dune buggy looking thing, real nice. And it was on. It was over at Best Buy for $80. Regularly $180. Well, I bought it right then on the spot. Um, and they had a few of them sitting there. Okay, so I just picked it up. That box was really heavy too. I think they put extra batteries and stuff in there. I didn't even open it yet. But when I went back there the next day, they were all gone. So whenever somebody's reducing something like that much, it's not going to last. It's people are going to go and scoop it up. Whether they want it or not, whether they need it or not, they think they're getting such a good deal. They're just going to buy it. But I did want to get one of those nice, those nice kind of like buggy type things. Because, I had those new bright ones and those junky ones. But, I make those videos because people watch them, People watch those videos. I have, I can't believe that 8,000 people have watched that Tumblebee video. I'm just absolutely astounded by that. I keep looking at that thing every day and just seeing those views get more and more on that thing. I don't get it, man. But people like that stuff they see in the store, man. They come and watch those videos. Nobody watches my videos that I make with the Mavic. Nobody cares. But you go pay $12 for something, like I did for that Tumblebee. I got it actually half off. It's regularly $24. I got it for $12. 8,000 people watched that video. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Oh yeah, that little Spider-Man ball thing I bought up at Five Below for $5. I think at least 3,000 people watched that. So, hey Skipper, get it on. Unique Breeze, yeah, Unique Breeze, man. A lot of people picked that up. Man, they sold a shitload of them on that Black Friday deal. Believe me, they got rid of tons of stock on that thing. A lot of people bought that. I saw tons of videos on that. And that was such a good deal with the controller for 199 bucks. That was with the controller. I wound up paying 500 bucks for mine with the controller. You know, they had so much overstock on that because it didn't sell. They didn't put enough features in there for people that they marketed it to those teenagers. The teenagers said, "Fuck you, we're not buying it." And then the people that liked the drones, they wouldn't buy it because it didn't have no range. but it didn't have some other features. Didn't have a controller. You know, when that thing came out, when the Breeze came out, the controller wasn't available day one when you bought it day one. They were never going to make it. They never had plans on having a controller for that thing. That was always supposed to be this selfie thing. You know, that was the market they were going to go for. This selfie type deal. But it didn't work. You know, I made a video on that, but it didn't work. So they had to rush that controller out. That's some kind of game controller. They just had somebody make it for them. And then they rushed that controller out to the market with the VR headset. And then so then people wouldn't buy that with the VR headset. So then they just started selling it with just the controller. So just a controller only. Pork says his Breeze sucked. I like mine. I love the Breeze. The Breeze is a nice quadcopter as long as you don't mind the fact that you're not going to go far with it. It only has a range of 300 and something feet. So if you're one of these big, and that's plenty for me. I mean, I only fly line of sight anyway. I don't fly where I can't see the damn thing. You know, I don't do that. You know, that I don't know if you guys have ever seen that crazy guy down in freaking Miami or wherever he is. That copter tube. He takes those Mavics and shit like miles out there and chases those cruise ships down. I watch those videos all the time, waiting for one of them suckers to fall in the ocean. But he's got a lot of subs and a lot of views, so I'm sure he's making a couple bucks off his channel. But he just now cut a video the other day, and he hadn't done one for like 4 months. I thought he maybe got messed up in one of those hurricanes, but he said he was just taking a break. But I watch all his videos thinking one of these days that thing's going to fall in the drink. He goes right up to those cruise ships like 2-3 miles out and follows them until the battery starts going bad, and then he pulls it back. So, but you could never do that with the Breeze. And I've never seen anybody modify that thing to where it would have any range. So I guess that's not happening because somebody would have figured that out by now if it was doable. I guess it's just not doable. Hey, what's up, Aces? I know you got that. You got that spark. You got that controller like I did. You know, I bought that. I bought that damn spark and went out and flew it one time without that controller and said, "Screw this." That. The only reason I didn't buy it with the controller was because that wasn't what was on sale. When I bought it, it was just that one that was on sale was the one without the controller. So I saved $100 doing that. Only to turn around and the next couple days or the next week to send $100 to get the controller. But, you know, when I bought the Spark, the one with the Flymore package, that wasn't on sale. Okay, there was no discount going on with the Flymore package. It was only the one with the individual with the Spark only. You know, no controller. That was the only one that was on sale. That's why I bought it. You know, I knew when I bought it I wasn't going to fly it much because I didn't fly the Breeze. I didn't fly the Breeze for months after I bought it until I got that. I mean, I flew it a couple of times with the phone, and it's terrible, you know. I guess I'm just too old and stupid to figure out these phone controls. I am just not good at trying to fly these quads with these phones. I'm just not good at it, you know. Just not good at it. I just can't get the hang of it. And then they have they have some of them that you can the gyro mode where you tilt the phone and all that. But man, there's a lot of lag in that. So you get around anywhere, kind of, as long as you're in some big field somewhere where there's nothing around. You know, that's okay to have that kind of lag. But if you're anywhere near any kind of obstacles, don't even think about it. Because you'll sit there and go like this, and by the time you pull it back, that lag, you know, it'll go into some fence or some tree or some crap like that. So, yeah, that's no good. No good. Okay, yeah, Nick, you got the Mavic. You didn't make a bad choice there, brother. Not a bad choice at all. Oh, while I got you guys here, I think there's a few people left in the chat, so I want to say something that people can see this later. You know, I get a lot of people. Um, they leave nasty comments about. I've had, and you see, whenever you get these kind of nasty comments, and you have to answer these trolls, okay? Because you have to come back and say something. Because they'll come back. You know, they'll come back to see if you've made a comment about it or you've responded to their insults or whatever. You know, a lot of times I tell them to just go pound salt, but I wanted to say something because some guy came over and said, "Oh, that you know you do these giveaways because you think you're gonna be like Quadcopter 101 or you're trying to be something." Let me tell you something, okay? I just want to put this out there. I do these giveaways as an appreciation to the subscribers. Okay? I don't give a flying fuck about being like Quadcopter 101. I could give two flying fucks about Quadcopter 101. I don't watch his videos. He's full of shit. And I don't subscribe to him. I don't subscribe to most sponsored drone reviewers. A couple of them I do. A couple of them I actually was subscribed to before they became sponsored reviewers. Okay, so and the only actually big drone reviewer that's sponsored that I subscribe to is Dustin in Hawaii because I think he's a nice guy and I like him. But the RC sailor, I don't subscribe to these jokers. I don't watch their videos because I know they're full of shit and I don't want them influencing me. Okay, I don't pay any attention to those people. I mean, Nate and Abby, they seem like swell people, really nice, but they're in it for the game. You know, I do the giveaways as an appreciation to the subscribers. This is like the only way I can give back. You know, I mean, I can't invite you over for dinner. I appreciate the people coming by and watching the videos and making the comments and interacting, and that's why I do it. It's not that I'm freaking 60 years old already. I mean, I know Quadcopter 101's older than me, but that's a different story. I pay no attention to that dude. None whatsoever. Because I'll tell you something. Anybody in the world that gave the Mini Ready a good review is a bullshit liar. Okay? That's all I needed to see. Once I saw that he gave that thing a good review, I knew he was full of shit. Because John Cuppy got that thing for free, and even he said it was a piece of shit, and he got it for free. That's that one I stomped on out that park. Remember, I tried to cut the cage off of it and tried maybe the weight would no, it's a piece of dog shit. But you had all these freaking reviewers out there saying, "Oh, and they all said the same thing." So I'm thinking GearBest or one of them clowns must have sent him a letter saying, "Okay, here's what you have to say," or something of that nature, because they all said the same thing. It was like talking points from the media. Okay, they all said, "Great starter quad." That's what Quadcopter 101 said. That's what the RC Sailor said. That's what that friggin' Muslim dude praise be to Allah dude over there, he said the same exact thing. He was flying it around in his house. It's a piece of dog shit. Okay? It's not good. It's not a good starter quad. If somebody bought that for me from a starter quad, I'd take it and shove it up their mom's ass. Okay? A fucking starter quad. Give me a fucking break. Okay. Yeah, that red one, RC. Yeah, that piece of dog shit. All these people saying how great it was. It was. I've already been round and round with that thing. But anyway, no, I don't think I'm going to be famous because I gave away a couple of quadcopters. But you know, these people, these trolls, they'll come and say anything, man. Believe me. These guys have no shame. They'll say anything. But I don't care. I mean, I was watching Dustin's video yesterday. He put up a video of this new quad that was, I guess it's the first quad of this hoverboard maker. So they sent it to him, and I just told him, I said, Dustin, I said, I love you, man, but I'm just not feeling it with this thing. He was trying to be nice to it, but you could tell he really wasn't digging it that much, you know. But he was trying to be as nice as he could to it. He's a good guy. I like him, you know. But that thing, I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know what the hell the name of it was. Go check his video out. It's it's a, I'm not going to say clone. It's a knockoff of the, what is that? The GoPro Karma. That's what it looks just like it, or pretty damn close to it. You know, with the big camera in the nose, and it's kind of big, but I just wasn't feeling it for the price point. That thing was $1,000, and it only had 15 minutes of flight time. I wasn't going for that thing at all. Wasn't digging it. I don't think he was really digging it either, to be honest with you, but they sent it to him, so he was trying, believe me, he was trying to be as nice as he possibly could. Okay? He was giving it every benefit of the doubt that he could, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Drama mama. Let me see that little icon there. It looks like one of the phone game icons. I can't. Nick, did you get that Mavic yet? Did it come? uh, yeah, you're gonna. Okay, I didn't know if I know I saw a message somewhere you were saying it was on the way, but I didn't know if you ever had gotten it yet. So anyway, no, I don't think I'm gonna become famous. I actually only do this for fun. This is like a hobby. You know, I've said in videos before, I played video games every day for 40 years. And last year, near the end of the year, I just got sick of it. I put it down. Today, I put a game in my PS4 Pro and played a video game for the first time since last November. That's the last time I started a game, and I did it today because there's this new. It wasn't new actually. I bought it used. That Dirt 4 came out, and I like the Dirt 3. I like them dirt games because I like to go online and race. You know, So I fired that game up today for the first time. I turned that thing on to play a game. I watch YouTube on my PS4 all the time, but um, I turned the game on for the first time in freaking a year. After playing video games every day for freaking since '76. So it's been a long time that I've been doing that crap. I got so much of that video game stuff, you have no clue. You guys would be stunned to see all the stuff I have as far as that stuff goes. But I haven't bought anything in a year, but like I didn't get that new Nintendo thing that I don't even know what the damn name of it is. Nintendo, the little screen thing where you can put it in the dock or take it out. The Switch, that's it. That's like the first video game console I didn't buy in 30 years. Okay, was that Switch. So I've got every other one of them. They're all packed away. Just junk. That's what it is now. So oh, I had the Intellivision, Joey. Yeah, I had shitloads of those things. I had the original one, and I had the smaller one, and I had all that crap. I think I go all the way back to the Odyssey. I had the I had the damn Odyssey back in '76. Then the Odyssey 2 and the Odyssey 4 oh, I've had them all, man. Believe me, all of them. Oh man, Commodore 64. Oh my God, did I have this shit for that thing? I had multiple drives. I used to have on my that on the 64 it had that 1541 disk drives, and I used to stack the disk drives, and I had these little hobby fans sitting on them, drawing the heat out of them to because those 1541s they got real hot. So you had to keep them cool so you could copy games for all your friends and shit. So they would run hot as hell, and you had to keep them cool if you didn't want them to crap out. So I used to put hobby fans on there, those little square ones with the rubber feet, and set them on top of the vents in the back. Yeah, I had all that crap, man. All of that stuff. Amiga, Ataris, all yeah. The money I spent in that crap. Ugh. But hey, you only live once, man. Yeah, right. 10 print, hello, 20 go to 10. You got it, Joey. That loop. People used to do that. People used to do that at the store all the time. Those little display computers they used to have in the old days. They would have them, you know, the Commodore 64s or the Ataris, the 400s or the 800s, and people would go do that. They would go and hit that, 10, print, blah, 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 20, go to 10, and then run that loop. And it would just sit there and go on the screen all day. I remember those days. Those were the good old days. But the shit was real expensive back then, man. I mean, computers were. I remember a friend of mine, he bought a 20 megabyte hard drive. It was $1,200 for 20 megabytes. $1,200. I was like, oh hell no. Apple IIc. I didn't have an Apple IIc, but I've had apples, but not the IIc. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna go home and well, I am home. I'm gonna go lay on the couch and watch. Oh, it's after 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go watch some TV. All right, guys. Peace. Oh, let me say one more thing. Don't leave. You're going to miss the announcement. I'm going to have another giveaway. Um, I got a phone I want to get rid of that I don't want to try to sell. It's a nice phone. And it would be great for somebody to win and they could use it for, I wouldn't use it for talk, but it would be great to use it for this kind of stuff, for these kind of quadcopters. It's about this size. It's about the same size as this, but it's an Android phone that my old lady was using. She's not using no more because I got her an Asus. I got her an Asus phone, so she's not using this no more. But she didn't use it that much anyway. It's in immaculate, brand new condition. So I'm just gonna give it. I'm just gonna do a giveaway on it, and I'm gonna make that giveaway video before before the other before that little what was that, a Hubson or whatever the hell? Yeah. Before I do the winner announcement on that Hubson, I'm gonna make the giveaway video for that phone because I have that phone I want to give away, and I have a couple more quads I want to get rid of. I think I'm gonna have a giveaway on that little Sky Hunter, that foldable thing. I think I'm gonna do a giveaway on that, and I mean it's not a bad quad. It's just I'm not happy with the battery life, so. Um, That's an immaculate. I flew it 2 or 3 times, so that's like brand new condition. So there'll be some giveaways coming up because I can't keep all this stuff, man. It's just too much. Just too much. All right, guys. Peace out, man. I'm taking off. I'll talk to you later.